He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Toledo's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Kent State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Sparks. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Punt is in the air. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Might be changing the route. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes a grab on the shot. Gashes him in the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The short hands, it's Hicks. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Rockets! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Sparks. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. From the gun. Wants to pass. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Hey, give the defense a lot of credit on that one. 3rd and about 5. Offense going RPO, so they're really putting you in a bind, but everybody doing a nice job reading their keys, and they're able to stop the back short of the 1st down marker. Big decision coming up here for the offense.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Fires toward the target. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Rockets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on fourth down. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Holly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
To the air, it's Carpenter. He wants it all. Touchdown, Toledo. Fitted in the window for the score.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground. And
this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's Taylor. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Golden Flashes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sparks. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. Finds his man open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Number 24.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kent State, 14.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit.
He wants to go deep. He's got it along the sideline. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Carpenter. Dumps it to the back. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lang. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
And the Rockets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to pass. It's Sparks. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Toledo. Now that's a throw and a pocket presence that will have scouts buzzing about this dude.
That's exactly what coaches talk about when they talk about pocket presence. Hanging in there, understanding I'm about to get hit, but I need to make this play down the field and give my receiver a chance. Unbelievable effort.
35. Kent State, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Taylor. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take.
There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Back to pass, it's Sparks. He's got him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Golden Flashes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Now on first down from the 30.
Here we go.
They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Hard running there. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted for the 11th time. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys plays? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He'll pull it on the read. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Gonna take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback...
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
1-yard line. 1st and goal. Toledo.
That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Touchdown! the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive second win of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking downfield, it's Sparks. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Golden flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Golden Flashes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Sparks. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take another shot here. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The golden flashes in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Sparks. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, golden flashes. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Tripped up for the tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.